Today is Saturday, December 26th, and here's the update. So I passed airworthiness on Wednesday, so just a couple days ago. It was really straightforward. It's mostly paperwork, and then before you call the inspector, you know that everything's tight and safe to fly anyway, because you don't want to waste his time. So the inspection part was quick and easy. So I've basically just been kind of working on final assembly, and I've got the fairing on and the tail fairing on. The wing root fairings here are just kind of sitting in place but not drilled or actually installed yet. I got to get to that. The wing walk grip. But yeah, I've been working on getting the interior all assembled. This is the first time that everything's been installed all at once, so it's pretty rewarding kind of seeing it all come together. Never mind the gray cable on the ground there, that's my VPX program cable, so I'm gonna leave that in until I know everything's dialed in, because I gotta pop out a screen and everything in the front to pull that out. But so yeah, I think that everything's coming along nicely. Got my ugly experimental stickers up there. I kind of figured that was gonna be a better spot, because then I wouldn't see it at all when the door was shut, but you do kind of see it out of the corner, top edge of your eye, just that little front of it there. Something to make note of is I'm I guess a little bit on the taller side. I'm 6'2", and the new upholstery that they give you is really, really nice and thick and plush and comfortable, but the only way I fit in the plane is with the seat all the way back. And I fit comfortably that way. I guess I would still fit if I slid it forward, because as you slide it forward, it moves up slightly. And so the thick upholstery is great, but it does make you sit a little bit higher than you used to. So Whiskey Tango, for those of you that have flown it, has just those really thin bits of upholstery, and it makes it a lot roomier. So I actually might consider taking this seat. Just see how thick that bottom seat cushion is. It's, 5 inches, 4 inches, something. So that's something to keep in mind. I actually might take mine down to an upholstery shop and see if they can shave an inch or two off of it. Just make it a little bit more comfortable for me. But yeah, no big deal. I'm definitely happy with nice comfortable seats. So as you can see, my door seals are not bonded into place yet, they're just taped. This one's ready and the other side is not quite finished, but something I've been doing is, in the manual it tells you to use this second layer of adhesive foam in here where necessary, to kind of make a nice tight gap or a nice tight seal on the door. And so something that I've been doing to find where that extra layer is necessary is I sit inside the cockpit, and I have a friend run a flashlight pointing in through the seam of the door and the fuselage there. And anywhere that light shines through, I know that I need an extra layer. Because if the light's getting through, then you know the air is going to leak through. So I think that that's going to be a really effective method. Especially with all the lights turned off in here, you can see really well where that extra layer is going to be needed. So yeah, like I said, I've got this door ready. I still need to put my little doorknob handle thing on there, and then I just got to get the other side done, and then the seals will be ready to be bonded into place. Yeah, and then, like I said, the wing root fairings still need to go on permanently, but I mean, I could fly the plane for the first flight without those on if I really get to it. But for the first time all winter, the day after my airworthiness inspection, we're due for a couple weeks of crap weather, so, which is fine. I've got a build assist plane that I need to be working on, and that's coming along really nicely. Maybe I'll show a little bit of an update about that in the next video. But yeah, basically this gives me an opportunity to just kind of finish everything. I've tested all, I got my transponder checked, I've tested both comm radios on a handheld unit, and so everything's working nicely. Hopefully there's at least a little bit of break in the weather. I'd like to taxi it around and then get the magnetometer calibrated. That should be pretty easy, but kind of fun to go taxi around. And then before I do my first flight, I am hopefully gonna fly another TSI for a little bit, just to kind of get a feel for it, and you know, landings and everything. I want to be able to grease those before I go up in this one, but it is an easy plane to fly, so if I get a really good break in the weather, I'll probably have to just hop in and make it happen. So yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, in the next video will be a first flight. So hope everybody had a good Christmas, and have a good weekend, and New Year and all those things. So, all right.